I go to Vanderbilt and here's how I study for final exams. I said this in my last video, but the most important thing is to use a different study spot or different environment for each different subject. I personally use my dorm hall's study room for math, a library for business, and then Starbucks for HOD. And if you don't know why that's important, go watch my last video. And I am someone who thrives off of a checklist. I need to like trick my brain into thinking I'm getting a lot done so that it feels productive, so that I actually am productive, if that makes sense. And I always start by taking this little mini notebook or just any pen and paper and making a checklist, but I always start with the easy stuff at the top and then harder things at the bottom. So as an example checklist, I would put my easy assignments at the top and then the actual study guides that I have to make at the bottom because they're harder. And then after I've completed the easier assignments and my brain is in that like work mode, that's when I'll start making study guides for each and every class. And I do this by skimming through every single page of notes that I've ever taken for that class. And I don't like read it, I just kind of like skim it to like remind my brain what I learned. And then I'll go onto my iPad and basically just rewrite all the notes that I can remember. After I do that once, I go back and reread through all my actual in-class notes again. And I'll check that the notes that I rewrote are correct. If they're not, I'll change it. After I'm done with that, I'll go through section by section for whatever is going to be on the final. Highlight anything for sure I know 100% is going to be covered on the test and highlight nothing else. That way my brain will really focus on stuff I know I'm actually going to be tested on. And then I just go over the study guide as many times as I can before the test and pray.